Buying a road bike right now is an absolute minefield, and I'm making this video today because I had a phone call this morning from a family, a young lad and his family he's sort of grown up from the junior ranks, and he wants to sort of race, and he wants to get himself a new bike, and he wants to be a bike that he can then upgrade as he progresses. Sort of done most of his growing, and the sort of family are willing to sort of invest in something, but they wanted to get it right. He's really got his heart set on a Giant TCR. I'm like, yep, okay, fair enough, completely legitimate choice. All his friends ride them, whatever. They went to a Giant shop. I have to say, not the local one. They were miles and miles and miles away. They were passing us, saw the YouTube channel, and was like, do you know what, can we just come in for a chat? It feels like we can trust you. I was like, I don't really know what value I can add, but and my time isn't free. But they're like, no, we just want really appreciate a chat to help us navigate the minefield. So we did. They came through, we had a good chat, and they said, actually, this is so useful. Why don't you share this with the YouTube audience, because you guys might find it useful as well. So here goes. It probably took us quite a long time to get through all this. We're going to try and make it like YouTube length and see where we go. And again, just keep chipping in the comments, because we are all here to learn. So Giant TCR comes in 3 spec levels: the Advanced, which is the bottom of the range, and the Advanced Pro, middle of the range, and the Advanced SL, which is the top of the range. So this Advanced SL frame set, this is the rim brake version, this is the disc brake version, loads of stock of the rim brake version for all you rim brake fans, hardly any stock at all of the Advanced SL disc. You know, there is a little bit around, but there wasn't a lot to choose from. They definitely want disc brakes. But fair play to Giant, they are actually offering frame sets, not just the top of the range one, but also the mid-range Pro as well. So that's pretty encouraging. But we do get an idea of the price. So $2,999 for the sort of the team colours. If only there was some stock, we would probably jump at the chance of doing a custom build. But anyway, so let me show you roughly where we got to. So we started at the bottom of the range, which is the Advanced disc. Here we go. Now some of this is last year's stuff, but down here at the bottom, 2,349 quid with a Tiagra group set makes absolutely no sense at all, because you can buy a 105 group set at an amazing price these days. And so it makes this one here, the Advanced Disc 2, worth looking at, 2,699. With a Shimano 105 group set and basically landfill wheels. But when you look at that, you go, what am I spending my money on? So the group set is 400 quid. The wheels finishing kit, probably 150 quid. So is that a frame? Is that £1,000 for a frame? It's probably about right. So I started to question the frame. I have to say, at this level, you'd be better off buying an aluminium bike. The Cannondale CAD 13, the BMC Machine aluminium, even the Giant Contend would be a better bike, and then you can put the extra money, if you have it, into a much better set of wheels. I don't really think there's much of an upgrade path in the Advanced frame. It's heavy, it's quite flexy, it's really not a great bike. The TCR is best in the sort of the Pro and the SL, really. The stock level bike is really nothing to sort of talk about. I would probably, if it was myself, probably rather have a Cannondale CAD 13. Okay, right. So let's take a look at the Pro disc, because all of a sudden now all the prices jump, and this is what they were getting so baffled at, because okay, now we're looking at this, looks like quite a good deal, because 3,299 Shimano 105 mechanical hydraulic disc brakes. Now we have the Giant SLR2 carbon disc hookless rims. This looks like a pretty good deal. And I was like, do you know what? That's not far off. That was the one I went, you know what? That's killer. Go for it. He was like, oh, 105 group set, blah blah blah. But the second you jump up to an Ultegra group set, look how much money you're wasting, because you get exactly the same wheels. These are called SLR1s, SLR2s. There's hardly any difference in them whatsoever. This is all about the Ultegra upgrade, and that's a massive price jump for not a lot of money. Made that completely pointless. And then, you know, you have the SRAM rival, etc., and the Di2, which are just getting crazy money for that. And I really wouldn't bother putting such a great group set on a fairly mediocre frame, to be honest. Didn't really seem to make any sense at all. So it's really all about sort of these two here. This one, I think, if it's in the sale, possibly, but the difference between the SLR1 and the SLR2 wheels really isn't anything to warrant that sort of a price jump. So the next option, we've had a little look at the SL range. Where's it gone? Advanced, just to see what you get. And this really blew our minds, because 10,999, 1,100 quid, a load of money. But we know that the frame is 2,899. They buy the frame separately. This has the Dura Ace Di2 group set. Now, I had to look this up, but Dura Ace group set, 3,500, £3,000 in the sale. I'm sure Giant paid significantly less than that. And then what about the Cadex wheels that it comes with? So this comes with Cadex. You think, oh, brilliant, there must be much better wheels. Cadex is actually a part of Giant. And if you go to the Cadex website, it's one of those holding websites. It doesn't tell you anything. It's just pictures and stuff. You try and look up anything and go anywhere and view products, you don't get anything from them at all. So anyway, we found them online. Here they are. Cadex 42 tubeless disc brake wheels, 1,100 quid wheels, about the same as what Giant are asking for the SL1s. And when you start to look up very closely, they're very similar. So this is where, so in my mind, I'm not that great at maths, but 2,800 quid, £2,899 frame, a £3,000 Dura Ace group set, and an £1,100 set of wheels. Now, by my calculations, that's about £3,900 left in that budget for a handlebar, some bar tape, a saddle, some tyres. I've got to start wondering where the rest of that money's going, because even if it is in wheels, they are not a £3,000 wheel set at all. And then the more we looked at this, the more we're starting to realise that actually custom building is a better way to go, but you can't necessarily get hold of the frames. So I think where we ended up is we are going to look at that SL frame, and they've gone out to see if they can find an SL frame set, because that's sort of within budget. Sent them away going, just go and get a group set from Chain Reaction Cycles. That 105 group set is bloody brilliant. You're able to build it straight into there, have everything you need, go. Pick up a handlebar, take it off your old bike if you want to, really doesn't matter. And then go down to your local cycling club and see if you can get a set of wheels, because I'm pretty sure that you would find a pretty reasonable set of wheels, second hand, for around 500 quid. And that's it, brilliant, because you are going to clash wheels, you are going to smash things up, you're going to want to change spokes and everything else. And yeah, I think that's what they're going to try and do, is to pull together all the bits and pieces, and they will save an absolute fortune by doing that. Even if they don't buy them second hand, there are so many discounts now going on wheel sets. Remember those Reynolds that we talked about? They're incredible. They're going to get such a better bike by doing that. I hope that they can get hold of the frame. So the conclusion out of all this was, spend some time, look through the specs, try to get through that smoke and mirrors of, you know, branded wheel sets, try and work out exactly what things are worth, because right now buying a full bike is not the big value added package. It's actually the value now seems to be in custom building. Okay, what's your experience? Please get down in the comments and share it with us, because yeah, this has been a little bit of an eye-opener. All right, thanks for watching. Take it easy.